Hello and welcome to Small Banjo Reviews. It's February 25th, 2019 when I'm recording this. Okay, so I said I was going to do a television review. Well, I'm going to. And here is The Incredible Hulk, the complete first season. I decided to review them by seasons and not by the whole entire series. Okay. Incredible Hulk, the complete first season. Don't make him angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Mild-mannered research scientist David Banner, Emmy nominee Bill Bixby, finds that he must offer his org warning after exposure of gamma radiation transformed into the terrifying Hulk Luke Ferrigno, bursting from comic books into this 4-disc DVD set. Complete first season of The Incredible Hulk boasts all 12 heart-pounding episodes, a preview episode from season 2, and an in-depth commentary from the producer Kenneth Johnson. Intense and incredible. It will take you 11 hours and 32 minutes to watch this season. And there you go. Just transformed. Okay. Okay. This is disc 1. Okay. I'm going to talk about the plot episode, which was entitled The Incredible Hulk. In this thrilling 2-hour movie, Dr. David Banner exposes himself to a high amount of gamma radiation and is horrified to discover that the movement of frustration and anger, he'll be transformed into a criminal, powerful Hulk. Yes, the plot episode is aired November 4th, 1977. It is a great plot episode. It's a great way to introduce the characters. Bill Bixby plays Dr. David Banner, and Lou Ferrigno plays the Hulk. Well, it wasn't always that way. They always had pictured Bill Bixby in the role as David Banner, but Hulk was a different story. Yes, so it was a different story. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I believe, auditioned to be the Incredible Hulk, but he was too short, maybe, I think was the reason. But they actually originally cast Richard Kiel as the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. And during filming of the plot episode, Richard's own son said, he's not ready for the part. It's like, he's tall enough. He's not big enough. And they listened to his son and kicked the boot. And then he was replaced by Lou Ferrigno. Richard Kiel is still in the plot episode of The Incredible Hulk in 2 scenes. He appears in 2 scenes they kept in the plot episode. So he still briefly plays the Incredible Hulk. And it says plays the Incredible Hulk. David Banner plays him. Yeah, Bill Bixby plays David Banner, portrays him. But the Incredible Hulk, even though he's portrayed by Lou Ferrigno, and briefly Richard Kill, his grunts and growls were not by the film. They were by Ted Cassidy, more known for his role in The Munsters. Yeah, Ted Cassidy provides the roars and growls of the Hawk in this season. Yeah, so yeah, so the entire season he voices the Incredible Hawk. Beginning with the very first one. And another main character. It's Jack Carvin as Jack McGee. He starts in this episode. And I really like the character of Jack McGee. It gives you another familiar face throughout the series. It's nice. I really do enjoy that. And spoiler though, at the end of the pilot, there was an explosion, and Jack McGee believes the Hawk killed 2 people, which included Dr. David Banner. David Banner cannot prove that he was innocent of his friend's death. So he decides to fake his death. And so, a few weeks later, they aired a second pilot, Death in the Family. While searching for the mysterious condition cure, David doesn't shy away from battering a wealthy and powerful ranching family, a grizzly bear, and most importantly, his own temple. And this action-packed 2-hour movie. Wow. Beginning in this episode, there was a TV opening, unlike the first one. It's the standard movie opening. The second part gets the TV opening, which would last through the entire television run. Good. And Ted Cassidy is actually the narrator of the intro, and he will remain so through the entire series. Yes. Both pilots were very good. Very good. I'm showing these two. I will say the original pilot is slightly better than the second pilot. I'm not going to give you my ranking out of 10 for them, but yes, that's that. And now this is the second disc. Okay, the final round, the third episode, the final round. A boxer comes to David's aid when he is mugged, and then he finds himself working at the gym. But the gloves are off when it's discovered that the boss is also a drug dealer. Spoiler alert. The boxer is a walkie wanted, and he doesn't question his boss to fight someone way out of his league. And how that ends up, you have to watch that episode. But another amazing episode. From this one, they are the standard 50-minute episodes. Okay. The fourth episode is The Beast Within. A job at the zoo introduces David to a female scientist who is constructing genetic research that may help him gain better understanding of his own condition. She's an animal scientist, by the way. Another amazing episode. The fifth episode of Guild, Models, and Mortal. The picture isn't pretty when David awakes in a room next to a dead model. Is the Hawk a killer? I forgot to mention that when David turns into the Hawk, he can't remember anything that happens while he is the Hawk. So he's wondering this question. The audience is wondering this question. Did the Hawk kill? It's nice. Very good episode. Okay. The sixth episode is Terror in Times Square. David finds work at Times Square's arcade, but the job is hardly fun, and the games when he realizes that the owner is being blackmailed, and also uncovers a murderous plot. Another amazing episode. Okay. The seventh episode of the series is 747. Terror swirls into new heights when David and a young boy must land an airplane after the flight crew was drugged. Yes. This is the first episode that Jack Harvin does not appear as Jack McGee. He does not appear as Jack McGee, and he does not appear in this episode. Yes. Another amazing episode. The airplane scenes were taken from a Stephen King movie, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now the eighth episode is the criminal Hawk breaks Las Vegas. The stakes are high when David takes a job in Las Vegas casino and argues to help a reporter who's working on a piece about the gambling scandal. So, agrees, sorry. Another amazing episode. Amazing episode. Okay. The ninth episode is Never Give a Trucker an Even Break. It's full throttle action, and David aids a female trucker on the road for vengeance against the hijackers who took her father's wreck. This episode is underrated. A lot of people, for some reason, don't like this episode. Well, I'm not that person. I love this episode. I really do enjoy this episode. But it is the second of two episodes that Jack Harvin does not appear as Jack McGee. Yes. Okay. The 10th episode is Life and Death. David becomes friends with a pregnant woman. Together they uncover a chilling plot to steal infants to use in DNA experiment. Another amazing episode. Earthquakes happens in the 11th episode. Hoping to access Greenway equipment, David poses as a scientist. This is the first time that David does not use an alias with the first name David. He actually uses two aliases in this episode, and neither of them are David. Okay, and then the 12th and final episode of the season is the Watergate story. After taking a job in Texas, Dexter becomes ruthless surrounding politics. Another amazing episode. Well, this is Swamp Angel Reviews. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm signing out. Goodbye.